Travel is more than just ticking off countries. It's about the people, the culture, the food, the moments. I'm Pippa Hudson, and on Wonder the World, I invite you to join me every week as we explore destinations both near and far, with the help of fellow adventurers who share their unique travel stories. Listen to my podcast wherever you get them.
Thabo Shole-Mashao in for Clement. You can hear some bit of movement behind us. You can hear some noises. Hustle and bustle. That's because we are at the Durban ICC. Why? This is mainly for the Africa's Travel Indaba happening from the 13th to the 15th of May here at the ICC. And we are here just to witness everything else that's happening in this very interesting industry that is contributing about 8.8% to the country's GDP, but also making sure that people are employed, making sure that there's economic activity, and also placing our country strategically on the global map. Feel free to join us. I did ask earlier on if you want to participate in this discussion after 10 o'clock. You are most welcome to do so. If you want to ask any questions related to the travel and tourism industry, you're most welcome to do so. So you can send those calls on 011-883-0702. But for now, we are in eThekwini, and we are speaking shortly to Mr. Lihle Phewa, who is the eThekwini Municipality Economic Development and Planning Cluster Executive Director, sitting right in front of me. Sir, thanks very much for joining us. Welcome to 702.
Thank you. Good morning, and good morning to your listeners.
Yeah, and we are in your city, so feel free to be as loud as possible. You are the boss around here. We're not intimidating you. This is your territory, just like some other team one here. I won't mention its name.
Yes.
This is your home ground advantage. So, Mr. Phewa, maybe let's kick off. Can you share with us maybe Durban's vision and goals as the host city for Africa's Travel Indaba this year, where we are right now?
Yes, thank you very much for the question. Indeed, Durban is proud to once again host Africa's Travel Indaba. This is Africa's premier tourism trade show. And our goal is to reaffirm Durban's position as a globally competitive destination, that's open for business, leisure, as well as investment. This year, our focus is on showcasing the city's diverse tourism offering, through close collaborations, with our 9 community tourism organizations, which we are assisting, and funding on an annual basis, and obviously, each highlighting unique and authentic experiences across eThekwini. So, as part of Indaba, we will host international media, buyers, and trade delegates, from key source markets, taking them to experience our tourism nodes, including township attractions, so that they can leave, with a deep personal connection to what Durban has to offer. We're also, hosting a Southern African Development Community Trade and Media networking event at the newly opened West Town Square, out in the west, both to showcase the major development and to strengthen, our regional partnerships. We also aim to, re-energize the tourism sector by attracting global buyers, engaging key markets, and positioning Durban, as a top-tier destination. And this is not just about, branding, but it's also about driving real economic outcomes, where we want to unlock opportunities and reinforce, Durban's identity as the pulse of, limitless Africa.
Where we are right now, of course, people would be concerned about the local economy. And I'm just wondering, how does hosting this event, Africa's Travel Indaba, as I've said before, how does it benefit Durban's local economy and its tourism industry? Because there ought to be some offspins.
Indeed. We're having a bumper week, if I can call it that. We've just come out of an exciting Nedbank Cup final.
Yes.
This past weekend.
Exciting for some, right?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Look, the impact is substantial. Hosting Indaba, injects millions into the local economy, through increased activity in hotels, transport, restaurants, and retail. This year, we are expecting over 9,600 delegates, 232 million in direct spend, as well as about 575 million contribution to Durban's, GDP. More than 1,000 jobs, will be created during this period. And obviously beyond the numbers, Indaba enhances long-term visibility for, local tourism products. It builds investor confidence and creates a high-impact platform, for new trade partnerships. It also, positions Durban not only as a, thriving tourism hub, but also, as a serious player, in Africa's economic resurgence.
You spoke about delegates earlier on. What do you hope they will get? And generally, the industry stakeholders will take away from the experience in Durban during this event?
We want them to, leave a strong and lasting impression, that Durban delivers, and that indeed, #Durban has more. From our signature hospitality and vibrant culture to major catalytic projects and revitalized urban spaces, Durban is demonstrating that it is a world-class destination, that is ready for both tourism and investment. And our goal is for, our stakeholders and local exhibitors to forge meaningful partnerships, discover new opportunities, and walk away inspired, to promote Durban, within their networks. And through campaigns like, the #Durban has more and the Endless Fun season, we are positioning Durban as a year-round destination, with unforgettable experiences, where people don't just visit, but also, return to invest and become part, of the city's growth story.
Well, it sounds exciting. We see people moving in and around here, and excitement is growing. And we wish you the best as the city on hosting this. We wish you the very best, because you're not just representing Durban, you're representing South Africa. So good, sir. All the best to you, and I'm sure we'll chat again. Let me release you to go and look at other important functions. And thanks for your time.
Thank you, and thank you for having us.
Thank you. And this was eThekwini's Municipality Economic Development and Planning Cluster Executive Director, Mr. Lihle Phewa.